Hi, I'm Chris Smith, Platform Product Manager here at Perfect Sense. In today's demo, we're covering a feature that highlights the BrightSpot's ease of use in a case where in other systems it would require IT or development involvement to achieve it. This feature is workflow. So workflows are critical to content production, and BrightSpot's workflow system enables admin users to create business-specific workflows around content creation. So let's go ahead and check one out. Go up here to the menu from our BrightSpot dashboard. I'll go to workflows, and then I'll go to an example one here. Let's pick article. Cool. So in this workflow, we have its name here, article workflow. We have which sites this workflow applies to. So we have that ability to be able to make multiple article workflows for different sites. In case BrightSpot had a different one than Inspire Confidence or any of the other sites we have, we can create separate workflows, which is great. And then we can go down here to content types, and we can put a workflow on many of the objects within BrightSpot, but for this one it's specific to article. And then we'll go down to the diagram. So you can see the flow here is that an article goes through the creation process and it's submitted. So when it's in the submitted state, it can either go to either two ways. It can go to publish, or it can go through being rejected and then go back through the resubmission process to go through review. So the great thing is that all this is exposed to our permission system. So if we wanted to say only editors in BrightSpot would be able to publish an article or reject an article, we can accomplish that. And then if we want to say that staff writers would only be able to submit an article and resubmit an article, and they cannot either publish or reject articles, we can accomplish that as well. So let's actually take a quick look to see that. Going back to the dashboard, and since I'm an admin user, I have all the rights, so let me go ahead and click create an article from the quick start widget. And here we got workflow, so let me click that. And you can see I have the option to submit this article, and I also have the option to publish this article, just because I have the correct permissions to be able to do this. So let's jump back. Let's actually see a staff writer's role. So I'll open up a new browser and log in as a staff writer. And then I'll go to create an article. So create article, and I'll go to workflow. And you can see here I am only able to submit the article. I cannot publish this because of my permissions as a staff writer in this role. All right, let's close this out. Now that's great, but what if I'm an admin and I want to create a workflow for a different content type like video? Well, I can do that fairly easily. So go back to workflows. And I'll create a new workflow. So I'll call this the video workflow, right? I'll pick a site. I'll only pick Inspire Confidence for this one. And then I'll find the video content type. There it is. Typed it in, picked it out. And then I'll start off with adding some statuses here. So I'll put, I guess, in review status. All right? I'll drag that over here. Now add another status. We'll call this one rejected. Okay. I'll drop that one here. And since I have a couple statuses, now I can add some transitions. So I'll add one here. Call this send to review. Add a publish transition. We'll just call this publish. We'll add a few more transitions. So I'll say I want to reject it. Another one this way. Let's say resubmit. All right, and then I'll just a nice drag and drop. So I'll just make some room in case I want to make some future actions and updates to this workflow in the future. Save this. And we're done. Let's actually go back to create a video. I'll check under workflow, and I can send it to review, or I can publish it, just like that. That's great. Let's actually see a video go through that workflow. So I'll go to a video, workflow. Let's just send it to review. Nice, it's in review. Go back to workflow, and I can either publish it or reject it. I'll say, let me add a comment, and this will actually show up here on the asset. This is not high quality enough. Maybe add a few effects. And then I'll reject it. And all right, there it goes, and it shows up here. This is in the rejected state. This is not high quality enough. If you reject a few effects, go back to workflow. I can either resubmit it or publish it based on my permissions. Yep. And that is workflow. Easily done in a flash. No development needed. All right, that's it for today. Until next time.